Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, June 11th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Hopefully your week is off to a great start. And can I just tell you, I am so excited about today's show. We truly have something for everyone. So coming up, I grew up watching her, and now I get to interview the one and only Nancy Grace. She's going to be joining us live, you all, to talk about the 4th season of her true crime show, Bloodline Detectives, which airs right here on CW39 Houston. I cannot wait. And cheers to a great cause. The Periwinkle Foundation has a fundraiser that will help the organization through cocktails. We're shaking things up with 2 very special guests live. So what do you say? Let's get this show started. And as always, we begin with today's top talkers. And this first one is pretty doggone good. Now, relationships aren't always forever, but what happens to the pets that you share together? Who gets custody? Well, Rover.com is here to help with a pet nup, if you will. Yeah, you got to listen to this one. So Rover surveyed 1,000 pet parents who are in relationships, engaged, or married. The findings show that almost half, 49% of pet parents currently share a pet with a romantic partner, but only 28% of co-pet parents, say that 10 times fast, have an official pet care agreement, such as a pet prenup that outlines what should happen to their pet if the relationship ends. So they came up with this pre-pup checklist. Unlike prenuptial agreements, the pre-pup checklist, again, say that 10 times fast, is not a legally binding contract, but it does go over things like expenses, where the pet sleeps, where the pet will live if you break up, and will you co-parent?
This one is a tough one because I don't know. Okay, no, I'm not going to say that part. But how is this not legally binding?
It's not. It's a checklist. I looked at it. You can do like a prenup and all of that. Here's my thoughts.
Okay.
Because I actually had a friend that was doing the co-parenting with the dog.
Yeah.
It didn't go very long. Like my mama said, don't live with someone before you're married. Like, what is that? Why buy the cow if you get the milk for free or something like that?
Yeah. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't do that. And my mom also said, do not buy an animal with someone unless you're married. But then when you're married and you get a divorce, who gets the dog? I say whoever's at fault doesn't get the animal.
Right? Yeah, I really do. I feel bad for the pets. I actually, my niece, love her so much. She had a dog with her boyfriend. They recently broke up about 2-3 months ago. And the dog, she doesn't want the dog. He doesn't want the dog. Yeah, and so it's just kind of
that's
like...
not good.
Yeah, and so now the dog's living at my mom's house. And like,
but they're just bad pet parents.
I know, see, and that's it. I don't think you should get a pet when you're... Okay, no.
No, I say wait till you're married, and then whoever cheated or broke up the marriage or leaves doesn't get the dog.
All right.
Or maybe you're just like, take the dog, I never liked it anyways.
That's the situation.
That's the situation. All right, here's another thing. How often should you wash your sheets? Yeah, this answer, it's actually going to surprise you, Ida.
Oh, am I about to throw up in my mouth a little bit?
A little bit. Okay, so hold on to your cereal, ladies and gentlemen. So according to a survey from Mattress Advisory, the average American changes the sheets once every 24 days. Up to 35 days they go before they consider their unwashed bedding gross.
No!
On average, men waited over 10 days longer to swap their sheets unless they were having a little rendezvous. Then they changed their sheets, which, well, that's nice of you.
This is gross.
When do you change your sheets?
Once a week.
Yeah.
At least. If I could, I would do it more. Plus, I do not allow anybody to get in the bed unless you're showered.
Thank you.
You have to have your PJs that you wear nowhere else. Like, I know people sometimes...
Wait, where else would Blaine be wearing his PJs?
Oh, like people go out and about, right, in their PJs, or they're like what are they called? Warm-ups or something. Yeah, they're loungewear, and then they sleep in their loungewear. And I'm like, no, that's not happening. You have to have clean feet. Those kids, they have to wash their feet. It's just so gross because you sleep in that, you're rubbing your face.
Yeah,
in that.
I'm a very big, like, if I could shower 3 times a day, I was that person that would shower before the gym. Like, I love to shower.
What?
I love to feel clean. I love to wash the day away.
Yes.
All that. I have to shower every night before bed.
Me
Sometimes
too.
Hefe's like, and if he travels or he goes somewhere and he comes home and he's exhausted, I don't care what time it is, I'm like, you gotta shower.
Or sleep out there. Like, no,
Yeah.
this is, no.
I'm very big on that. I'm very big. I like changing the sheets. However, I don't like folding the sheets. I still don't know how to. So I put them in
the
I put them in the dryer and then I take them out. In fact, yeah, that's what I do. In May, I change, mom
You have
hack.
to change those more.
Get this. I don't know, maybe I'm late to the party. I thought this was very clever. So on her crib mattress, I layer sheets. So let's say in the middle of the night, she has something that happens. There's the butterfly sheets. Something happens. There's the flower sheets.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So I do that unless it leaks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you put sheet protector, like
I have
that
a sheet
plastic in
protector.
between each?
No, that's the one thing I know.
Yeah, I was wondering if she has a spit up or something.
If it doesn't go through to the next one.
Yeah.
But especially like in the middle of the night, so you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
So I layer them.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah.
I like it. I didn't do that.
If it goes all the way down, then I'm like, oh, we're having issues.
Oh, no.
God forbid we haven't had to deal with that yet. But yeah, clean sheets, y'all.
Oh, my goodness.
Because then think of all the skin cells.
Oh, and the danger.
And I just love crisp sheets. I love.
Oh, yes.
Getting in, and you're just like,
And then you pull off like your duvet, and you're just like,
oh, and I have a weighted blanket. I did a swap from the electric blanket to the weighted blanket. It's only on my side because Hefe
Isn't
does
it
not
so
like
calming?
sheets. He's got those big boats.
Yeah.
Rocks the boat. It's just like, and I spray our pillows with lavender.
Oh.
I want to go take a nap now.
I think I'm going to come over to your house one morning. You're just going to find me.
Do not wear your same pajamas that you wore to Walgreens.
Will not.
All right, well, hopefully you're enjoying in your PJs at home and you change your sheets because we have plenty of Houston Happens headed your way. Change them.
I just, in 24 days. What?
Gross.
That's insane.
Yeah. Gross. Yeah. All right, let's go to break, y'all. Are we? Oh,
I don't know, but
are we still on?
I have no idea.
I've lost connection. Oh, now they told us wrap.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, we already were wrapped. For the first time in history, we were done before you said. All right, go to break. Thanks, y'all.
The truth revealed.
Photos. We found 378 photos that were suspicious.
Weekdays at 12 on CW 39 Houston.
A bad 18-wheeler wreck is bad news. The big insurance company doesn't care about you, but we do.
Jim Adler, Bill Adler. The Texas Hammer fights hard for you.
Fighting for your money is our life, and we hit hard for what you deserve.
A serious injury is overwhelming, and choosing your lawyer is a big decision. Call Terry Bryant, Houston's trusted personal injury lawyer for decades. Our service is legendary. We'll do everything we can to help you or point you in the right direction. Call now for a free consultation. Your search is over. For car crashes, work injuries, slip and falls, catastrophic accidents, and more, you deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieved my pain and changed my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Skin feeling rougher than sandpaper? Don't let it ruin your day. Try new Dial Exfoliating Body Wash with a touch of creamy cocoa butter and orange extract. Reveals soft and healthy feeling skin after just one shower. Dial up your day.
Hey folks, this is Vinny at Muscle Cars of Texas. Keep watching us right here at Lone Star Muscle.
Vinny and his team take your restoration project to the next level. Get your classic muscle car back on the road.
There's no stopping the Texas Hammer. Bad truck wreck. I fight hard and I get results. Stop the delays. Stop the excuses.
Is the greedy insurance company asking for it? Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you.
Call now.
You don't know what you're getting.
You think I'm wrong?
I admit, I have a problem.
I'm not even mad, I'm impressed.
Police 24/7. New episode tonight at 8/7 Central.
All right, the time now is 9:11 nearly. Welcome back to Houston Happens. And, Ito, my dad, when I dropped off the baby today, he was like, oh, it rained really hard here last night.
Yeah.
I didn't get any, unless I slept through it.
Let me think. Okay, so it kind of went down. You may have just barely. No, you should have gotten some.
I guess I did sleep better than I thought. I did not sleep good last night.
Oh, no.
I had weird dreams. I was coughing, tossing. You know, one of those nights where you're just like miserable.
I think it was probably time for you to change your sheets.
Well, they're getting changed today. So don't you fret about my sheets.
I will never fret about your sheets.
Never fret about the cleanliness of Miss Maggie over here.
Oh,
I'm
good.
very cleanly.
And you know what? It will get even harder because once little May starts going outside and she starts running around and she gets sweaty, and then she's going to want to cuddle up with you on your bed, you're going to be like, oh, no.
Well, you know what I did the other day? Because she helps me water, and she got dirt, and she was playing. I just used the hose.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I'm literally like, she loved it though. She was running around. I mean, that's summer. Kids running around in the summer.
With the manguera, the water hose.
Just
like,
get it out and then having, you know, some ice cream or a popsicle. Like, that's summer.
yeah. Oh, by the way, do you know what an otter pop is?
Nope.
Am I the only one that calls them
What's an otter pop?
It's
are those things?
The fruit pops, yeah.
Oh, I remember those, like grape or...
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier today, and everyone's looking at me like I was crazy. They're called otter pops.
I didn't know the name.
Right.
I loved those. Grape was my favorite.
Oh, blue was mine.
Oh.
I still steal it from my kids. Had one last night.
I feel like, did you know that I saw, this is not sponsored, Skittles and Starburst, I saw them. They have Otter Pop kind of thing.
Yes.
But then I separate my Skittles. I'm that person. So I was like, oh, if I got this, I would only probably have the red or the purple. Poor Hefe. Hefe goes, we got total tangent. And
oh, yeah. But that's okay. We'll be
okay. So we got this bar mix at Costco, which is amazing. Chef's Kiss. I don't like pretzels unless it's a soft pretzel. So I literally pick everything out and I give him the pretzels. And he goes, you know, I do like other things in the mix besides pretzels. And I was like, I mean, I know. I save you some. So, yeah, there you go.
I love that.
All right, so what's our weather going to look like quickly today?
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our headlines to get you out the door right now. Wear sunscreen. UV index is at 11. It's also going to be very warm and humid, so make sure you have that bottle of water handy. Find some shade also, and try not to spend too much time outdoors. Meanwhile, there is a possibility of seeing some scattered thunderstorms later on, Maggie, and that is going to be bringing us again the threat of maybe some minor street flooding like we saw last night in downtown. Meanwhile, here's a look at your day planner for today. We're going to start off sunny, maybe a few clouds added into the mix for later on this afternoon. We do have the potential of seeing some scattered thunderstorms. Now, here is the setup. I went ahead and just showed you all of Texas because we have a stationary front, and this stationary front is what's going to help activate possibly some showers and thunderstorms for later on this afternoon. Plus, we have round 2 of showers coming in for later tonight. Watching this low out here in West Texas, this could slide down into southeast Texas for today. Taking a look here at Futurecast timing wise this afternoon, there's a look at those pop-up showers, and then there's a look at that complex I just showed you in West Texas. But I'm going to go ahead and put this into motion because a couple of models are kind of differing on what's going to happen with the shower activity for tonight. First of all, our graph model 10 p.m. tonight shows that that line of storms does hold together a little bit towards the south, but then it really does fizzle out as we head into midnight, 1, 2 a.m. in the morning. 3 a.m. though, the northern section could see some showers. showers, but then again, we're back into this pattern of seeing some isolated thunderstorms, maybe some scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon because of that stationary front. So Maggie, really, we just have a lot of weather elements coming together with our warm, moist air and then that stationary front, possibly even some storms from the northwest of us. That could be bringing us some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Here's a look at our temperatures right now, 80 degrees, but it feels more like 85. And today we are going to be reaching highs in the upper 80s in Galveston. Houston could be heading about 91, and the Woodlands 91 as well. Overnight lows, look at that, 80 degrees in Galveston today, so not much of a difference there. Meanwhile, Houston, Woodlands, anywhere else further inland, we could be seeing our overnight lows in the low to mid 70s. Taking a look here at our extended forecast, we still have that chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, then again tonight, and then possibly again Wednesday afternoon. So it's just going to be back and forth here the next couple of days. By Thursday and Friday, we do start to see some drying conditions, but look at that warm up. We're going to be into the mid 90s for Friday and Saturday. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Father's Day. I know a lot of you are worried about your Father's Day plans. As of right now, we have about a 30% chance of seeing some rain on your Father's Day plans. Now let's go ahead and check in with Maggie, because I hear you have one of my icons. Maggie, she's on my list of people I want to meet.
I am actually starstruck about this. I've been so excited, and it's really an honor to be able to interview such an icon. So the 4th season of Bloodline Detectives is now available to stream for free, and it's really exciting because we have the host herself. You all know her. She is the one that we know when it comes to a prosecutor and a legal analyst. We have Miss Nancy Grace. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
We have Miss Nancy Grace. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
We are going to be
Maggie,
working. We're having some technical difficulties, so hopefully we get to her. I promise this is worth the wait. In the meantime, though, let's check in with the journey to Paris.
In the pool doing laps before the sun comes up. It's another early morning practice for Longhorn Aquatics high school swimmers ahead of Olympic trials.
All right, all out here, let's go fast here. We're swimming anywhere between 5 to sometimes 8,000 to 9,000 yards a day in one practice.
Gliding through a state-of-the-art pool where swimming icons like Michael Phelps and Katie Ledecky have broken records. Beginning this weekend, Rowan Cox, 16 years old.
You gotta go every single day if you want to be the best.
Andrew Zoe, 17.
There's a lot of focus.
And Jillian Cox, 18.
It's exhausting.
Will be swimming in Indianapolis, trying to qualify for Paris 2024. And it feels different for each of them, who have gone through a lot to make it this far.
In 2020, I broke both of my feet jumping into a pool. I was in a wheelchair for 2 months.
For Jillian, a life-changing injury.
I was like, I don't know if this is what I want.
And losing an Olympic trial spot affected by the pandemic for Andrew.
3 years ago, I actually had trials already, but they made the cuts faster after the Tokyo Olympics, so I lost it and then I had to regain it again later.
For Rowan, personal struggles just this season.
I got disqualified in the 100 butterfly this year at one of our high school meets, and it messed me up pretty bad.
Still, all three taking a dive into the water each day are leaders in their sport and at this club on the University of Texas at Austin's campus, known for producing high-level swimmers from all over Central Texas.
Once you're in here, and I think you start to feel it, and then it really starts to impact how much you want to go for it.
Tempo at 1.0.
Longhorn Aquatics head coach tells me he's had an athlete qualify for Olympic trials each 4 years since he's been in charge of the program.
This group has proven that the successes have just come by getting themselves out into those opportunities and learning from them. We got gold medal standards.
These gold medal standards, a cultivated team culture that grows year after year, with each wave of athletes like Rowan, Andrew, and Jillian who are proud and emotional for whatever comes next.
There will be some swims where I'll tear up after because it's like, you know, you always have that one like, I made it swim.
On the journey to Paris, I'm Jayla Washington.
The tenacity of these athletes, it just gives me shivers. They already have a gold medal in my book, but we will be cheering you on. In the meantime, stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens after the break.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Right now, you can get any size of our new Groovy Fries and Groovy Sauce for $1. Wait, who would get the small? Okay, that makes no sense. Get any size Groovy Fry for $1. Live free, eat Sonic.
This is the moment to make this summer the summer in a new 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander SE or Outlander Plug-in Hybrid SE at your local Houston area Mitsubishi dealer with its premium interior. 2 years limited maintenance included, super all-wheel control, and an industry-leading warranty. Drive home with 0% APR with no payments for 90 days and 0 down. The moment is now at your local Houston area Mitsubishi dealer.
Why should I call the Law Brothers?
Because when you're hurt, you need money. We got a client who injured their neck in a car wreck. $106,924.32.
You know, when it comes to home services, there's a lot of fly-by-night companies. You know what I'm talking about? People who are in business today making promises about lifetime warranties they have no intention of keeping. Due West, we've been in business since 1978, and we can take care of your foundation repair needs, your plumbing needs, your air conditioning needs, really all the services you need to maintain your home. So when you want the best, call Due West and let us come out, see what's going on, and get you taken care of.
News Nation tonight. She's the mother of President Biden's granddaughter, but the two haven't met yet. Now in a national cable exclusive, London Roberts weighs in on the Hunter Biden trial and her relationship with the First family on Balance tonight, only on News Nation.
Say goodbye to old, ill-fitting dentures. Dental Specialists and Implant Center is the right place to transform your smile. Regain your ability to laugh, chew, talk, and even kiss with full confidence. With Dr. Adriana Wells, you can feel at ease, calm, and with almost pain-free care. Our top-notch in-house lab with scanners and 3D printers can help you achieve a full, beautiful smile with just a few visits. Experience a new era in dental care. Don't wait. Schedule today.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Behold, the all-new Groovy Fries, designed to grab more sauce between each groovy groove. You've never seen a fry like this before, and if you have, no, you haven't. New Groovy Fries and Groovy Sauce. Live free. Eat Sonic.
You want to live free? Geek out with Young Sheldon.
Watching Cosmos while we're eating dinner? Am I awake because this feels like a dream?
Weeknights at 5 and 5:30 on CW39 Houston.
Time now, 9:23. That means we are nearly at that halfway mark, but don't fear, there's plenty of Houston Happens to come. So as we journey into the warmer season, the hot Texas heat, it can be a lot for us to take on, including our furry friends. Well, ahead in the show, we'll be sharing tips on how you can keep your pets safe this summer. From weight loss drugs to dieting and fitness, there's a lot of misinformation out there when it comes to reaching your fitness goals. Well, to weed out the fake advice from the real, we are going to be having a doctor who's going to talk about myths surrounding weight loss medications. You definitely want to tune in for that. And still to come, we are shaking it up for a good cause. We have some special guests in studio, including a bartender who is whipping up a special cocktail in the name of charity. Find out which one. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Stick around for the second half hour of Houston Happens after the break.
Whether you've been pulled over, have a child custody issue, a complaint about your pet, or a liability issue, make sure you have legal protection when you need it most. Make sure you have Emergency Shield.
Hi, I'm Nathan with Sell to Micah, Houston's easiest way to sell your house since 1998. Wait, that's before I was born.
That's right, son. Will you give us the opportunity to buy your house? When you call 713-565-5000, we'll buy your house in as-is conditions with no inspections, no repairs, no closing costs and no commissions. You can even choose your closing date. Call us today at 713-565-5000 for your free, no obligation offer 24 hours a day.
That's 713-565-5000.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Honey, your dad and I can't stop talking about this baby that's coming.
We've also been thinking a lot about our future. And no matter what, we want to make sure we aren't leaving you and your family with any of our debts.
Just last week, we read that the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
Wow. Jeff and I definitely would not have the money to pay for that.
And that's just a funeral. But you don't have to worry. We called, and with one phone call, we were eligible for $50,000 for our funeral and final expenses.
Well, that's great. But don't you need to take a medical exam to qualify? You and Mom have some health issues.
No, there's no medical exam, and we were able to get coverage right over the phone.
And our rates can never be increased. Our benefits can never be decreased, and our coverage can never be canceled.
I'm so glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-726-9756 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-726-9756 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-726-9756. That's 800-726-9756. 800-726-9756.
Maury, today at 1 on CW39 Houston.
To a great cause. That is how we start the second half hour of Houston Happens. Thanks for joining us. The Periwinkle Foundation is having a fundraiser that will help the organization through cocktails. Sounds pretty good, right? We are shaking it up with two very special guests. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Andrew Bellotti from Heights Beer Garden.
And Doug Suggett with the Periwinkle Foundation.
So Doug, tell us a little bit about what the Periwinkle Foundation is.
Yeah, the Periwinkle Foundation started 40 years ago as a week-long summer camp for children living with cancer. 40 years later, we provide a year-round series of camps, arts, and survivor programs benefiting over 14,000 children, teens, and families annually.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible. And you guys have a very fun fundraiser.
Yes.
You put the fun in fundraiser for sure.
We do. Iron Bartender, we're very grateful for bartenders like Andrew who come out and showcase their expertise and provide great spirits, all for a good cause, helping raise funds for these programs. Everything we do is free of charge to patients and families, and bartenders like Andrew make it happen.
So, Andrew, tell me a little bit about what you're going to be shaking things up for us.
I actually have two cocktails, and it's a little bit of an explanation. So real quick, I'm just going to make this real fast. This is one of our signature cocktails at Heights Beer Garden. It's our most popular cocktail. It's called the Desperado. It's basically a spicy pineapple margarita. Now, we have all this, so I can show you this.
Okay.
It's called a clarification is the name of the process. So basically we take that, we mix it with milk. The milk will curdle. Stick with me, it's a little weird. We strain everything out several times. We'll get this right here. This is the same exact cocktail. And then finally strain it a few more times, and we get this, a crystal clear version of this cocktail here. And it's pillowy.
No way.
Yeah, this is the same exact ingredients, same exact stuff.
And that had milk?
Milk, yeah. And like the milk, the dairy, the curds and whey strip all of the bittering particles, the citrus particles, and also the color out of the cocktail. So we'll add a little bit of...
This is incredible. I had no idea.
It's like magic.
So now if we order this, $1 goes back to the Periwinkle Foundation. How does this, tell us a little bit about this event that's going on.
This is kind of a twofold event in that now through July 4th, you can visit one of 15 amazing bars and have a Periwinkle cocktail. $1 of those proceeds go to fund Periwinkle Camp's Arts and Survivor programs. And so it's a great way to get out. This event will accumulate September 12th at Lyric Market, and the top 5 bartenders will come and compete for the title Iron Bartender 2024.
Well, good luck to you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
I'm excited. I definitely want to come out and try that. That's pretty incredible. And thank you for walking us through this.
Of course.
Here's the thing. Where can everybody go? Because I want to make sure that we help all throughout the year. So where can we get involved with the Periwinkle?
To find out more information about the Periwinkle Foundation, you can go to periwinklefoundation.org. Specifically for Iron Bartender, you can go to ironbartender.org.
Well, cheers to you. I appreciate both of you so much. Have a great rest of your day. And we love supporting local causes here as well. And summer is here. The time to be extra careful with your pet's health as the temps get higher. Kayla Gaston has more on how to keep your furry friends safe.
With hot temperatures close to 100 degrees, you may be wondering how hot is too hot for your pet.
Always have a cool spot for your pets.
Jillian Sergio with Companion Animal Alliance says hydration is key in preventing heat stroke and dehydration.
Water not only to drink, but if you have like a baby pool or something so they can get in and cool off and make sure the water is actually appropriate temperature as well.
You can get creative.
If you want to freeze fruit to give it to them as a little treat, but apples are great, bananas are great, blueberries are great.
She goes on to say do your research. It's best to practice exercise restrictions. Walk your pets early in the morning or late in the evening when temperatures are cooler.
Check and make sure the pavement, if you are walking them, is safe for their paws. At this time of year, we see a lot of burnt paw pads.
Place your hand on the sidewalk for 10 seconds. If it's too hot for you, then it's no good for your pet. Know the signs of heat stroke.
Excessive panting. The next is if they have vomiting or diarrhea.
If your animal is not acting normally, begin to regulate their body temperature.
Taking a wet towel, get it in some cool water, not cold because you don't want to shock them too much. Wrap it around their neck so that'll help bring cooler temperatures throughout the body.
If this does not work,
try and get them to your local veterinarian as soon as possible. Place them in front of the air conditioning in the car while you're there, and because we want to make sure we get them as much care as needed.
If your furry friend is an outside pet, be sure to provide an area for them to cool off.
If they can be inside in the nice air conditioning, that's always preferred, but if not, make sure that they have a doghouse with proper shade.
Remember, prevention is the best medicine. By taking these simple steps, you can ensure your pets enjoy a safe and cool summer.
Who are you? I don't even know you. You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
You see big trucks everywhere, changing lane, following too close. Feels like swimming with sharks. A bad 18-wheeler wreck is bad news. Our client was rear-ended by one of these giants. She hurt her neck and had surgery. We got her $1,993,000.
Look out, Jim Adler, Bill Adler. The Texas Hammer fights for you. Call now.
Fighting for your money is our life, and we hit hard for what you deserve.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
I was on my way home and got hit by a drunk driver. I contacted my attorney, and he referred me to Terry Bryant. Being a client to Terry Bryant made me feel very comfortable. I was very relaxed. I didn't have to worry about anything. That's what I really like. If I had another accident, I wouldn't have to try to look for another attorney. I would go back to him. I'm Cam. I'm an actual client of Terry Bryant.
Call 713-973-8888.
This is the moment when a Renew patient sees their brand new dental implant supported smile for the very first time. It's more than just teeth, it's life-changing. So if you are someone who covers your smile, can't eat, or feels embarrassed, come see us at Renew. Many feel that traditional dentures that slip and slide aren't the solution they want, and you don't have to pay $50,000 or more for fixed false teeth that can take up to a year to get. You can have a Renew smile in one day for much less. It's time to call Renew. Exclusive and affordable dental implant supported teeth, and for a limited time, buy one arch and get the second arch free. That's right, it's really true. So start smiling, eat more of the foods you want, and start living your best life again. Buy one arch and get the second arch free. Schedule your free consultation today. Call 281-800-3000 or visit renewsmiles.com.
Summer loves parties, and parties love electricity. So party on with the Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant. With your 2 highest use days free every week automatically. And for those times when your parties are particularly cool, $200 in bonus bill credits when you need them most.
Call or visit Reliant today to make your summer more Flextra.
Reliant. That's power. Your way.
Houston Happens. Ito and I were just comparing bruises. That's how exciting our life is. I have this wicked one on my leg. It hurt so bad, but now it's just ugly. It will not go away.
Oh, I know. Does May touch it? Is she interested? Yeah. Oh, that's the worst.
Well, we learned in music class last week, boo-boo, like what a boo-boo is and all this. But now she has boo-boos all the time. Like, they're everywhere. I was thinking, like, maybe we shouldn't have taught them that yet. But yeah, it's okay. But yeah, this one hurt. I was getting out of my car. It was on that terrible day I had with the rain and everything. Yeah. And I got out and I just went, it was I have a little, almost like a glove compartment on the side. Yeah. And somehow, I mean, it's a wicked bruise, but you bruised your foot?
Oh, yeah. So I bruised like a peach. Like, you can go.
Oh, you little peach.
You can, like, blow on me, and I'm like, oh, I'm bruised. So I have one on my leg. I have one on my foot. I have, like, 2 on my thighs. It's just, I do not know why. Actually,
iron. It's an iron deficiency. You know, women, we are known for having iron deficiency.
Yeah, I am severely anemic. Like, I'm one of those, like, they're like, are you gonna, ma'am, how are you walking around right now?
Well, it's embarrassing when you have all these bruises because we have to wear shorts because it's so hot.
It is hot.
Which leads to weather. How'd you like that segment?
I love it. It is a hot day.
They pay me the big bucks.
Yeah.
Not kidding. Just kidding.
Well, they pay me the big bucks to tell y'all to wear your sunscreen.
Woo! And you're big on this. When I was out at Live Golf, I felt like my mom was, Maggie, do you have on your sunscreen?
I had to.
And you didn't think one day I had it on? And I was like, no, I have it on, Ito, but I'm just so hot. I want to end this conversation.
I had to. You, like, skin
cancer. But look
cancer.
I'm not burnt. I did good.
Okay, good. Because, like, even people think that if you don't wear sunscreen, then you get a better tan. No, you're still gonna tan, people. You just gotta protect yourself. Skin cancer is just on the rise. And look at this, UV index extreme today. So you can burn in less than 10 minutes, especially if you have fair skin. Time to avoid outdoors. Also want to mention this, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I know that's gonna be kind of hard because we've got kids at home and they want to go outside, but just make sure you have a little shady spot for them and also make sure that they have some water. SPF 30, I've talked to a couple of dermatologists, they say that one at least. So here's a live look right now from our Wells Fargo camera. Lots of sunshine, already 80 degrees. We're not even at 10 a.m. It feels like it's 85, winds from the east at 6 miles per hour. Now, just like yesterday, we possibly could see some thunderstorms in the afternoon. Taking a look here at our futurecast, we have this stationary front that's going to help with the sea breeze showers. And then we have some storms up here northwest of us, and that's going to bring some showers for later on tonight, possibly into the overnight hours. Let's go ahead and take a look here at futurecast. So first of all, there's that stationary front at 4 p.m. We have the possibility of seeing some isolated showers and maybe even some scattered thunderstorms. Now, Maggie, with these thunderstorms, there are some threats that can happen if some of them turn strong to severe, like some hail and also some gusty winds. But then also, the other thing we have to keep in mind is with just like yesterday, some of these storms may slow down and we could see some street flooding like we did in downtown last night. Meanwhile, there was that complex that moved in from the northwest around midnight, but this model is showing that it's really going to break up. So it's just one of those wait and see situations. Is it going to break up like some models say? Some models say it's going to stay together. But we do know it's going to be back and forth with showers and thunderstorms again for tomorrow afternoon. Look at that, 4 p.m. We have the possibility of seeing some Activity once more on our radars, but taking a look here at the rain chances, the higher chances are going to be for this afternoon, Maggie. So you don't have music class today,
no,
right?
But I have anime because you know I do that too.
Ew.
So I'm going to the studio to voice a new project, and my session is at 4.
Well, it's just going to be so scattered. It really, it's just one of those like, if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't,
I feel like whatever Eeyore with a rain cloud. All right, it's okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Everything's fine.
Well, the smartphone with a great camera and a budget-friendly price. Okay, talk tech to me, Rich DeMuro. He has the details in today's Rich on Tech.
If you want a smartphone that feels smart and has an excellent camera, get a Google Pixel. This is the Pixel 8a, Google's latest budget model in the lineup and their most durable A series yet. With a scratch-resistant 6.1-inch screen. Even though it's budget, it has the same processor as Google's top-of-the-line phones. The phone is $500 and sometimes on sale for less. Google is promising 7 years of software updates, plus new features along the way. Here's the Pixel 8a in Aloe Green. It also comes in Bay Blue, Black, and White. The official case is $30. You can also show off the fun color in one of my favorite cases for any phone, Spigen's Ultra Hybrid. The phone has useful AI features that let you get answers. Hey Google, what are some animals similar to a skunk?
Stink badgers, close relatives of skunks, found in Southeast Asia.
Edit photos. And screen calls. Plus the most accurate voice typing around. Just a couple of thoughts after my meeting. I thought it went pretty well. So what I'm thinking is that we will start this project. As for that all-important camera, this is the Pixel 8a front-facing video on a trail. I took photos in Seattle, at the movies, and on a trail. The camera delivers great snapshots nearly every time. Colors are vibrant, details almost always focused. Downsides, there's no dedicated zoom lens, although you can digitally zoom up to 8 times. Charging can also be slow, but overall, the Pixel 8a is a top choice for a smart budget phone that just works.
Those were great pictures. Now, did you see all those food pics? Speaking of which, obesity is one of the most common chronic health issues in the U.S. Well, today, new weight loss medications like GLP-1s are offering people a helpful resource on their weight loss journey. But joining us now to discuss from him and hers is Senior Vice President of Weight Loss, Dr. Craig Primack. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
The number one thing is that weight loss medications are somehow magical. Weight loss drugs are excellent tools to decrease hunger. When used to decrease overall calorie intake, their effects are not instant, and they're used with a decreased calorie diet and regular exercise. The second one, especially with these new GLP-1s, is that these injections are painful. The injection is a very small needle placed just under the skin. It feels really like a small pinch. I tell people if you pinch yourself like this right on the skin there, it hurts less than that pinch. And for the most part, people do very well self-injecting GLP-1 medications. And last is that because they're so effective that these weight loss drugs come with dangerous side effects. Like all medications, there is a risk of side effects. But with GLP-1s, they're really mild and only 3 that we think about: nausea, heartburn, and constipation. With a little gentle dose change or some over-the-counter medications, it's very well treated. And the benefits of these drugs far outweigh the risk for many, especially when compared to the health risk of having overweight. At Hims and Hers, our personalized approach really is designed to increase your weight loss and decrease these side effects. We believe that there's a no one-size-fits-all approach to health and wellness. We have developed a personalized weight loss, really focusing on 2 things: affordability and effectiveness. There's really 4 quick things to know. Our new offering involves a GLP-1 medication. It's science-backed, it's doctor-developed, and available 100% online, starting at $199 a month. Through our really well-designed app, we connect you with a licensed healthcare provider who works with you to determine the best treatment for you. And they're there to give you realistic nutrition tips, giving you snack ideas and meal ideas. And then the app has all these trackers, including a movement tracker, a protein tracker, and so forth, to be able to get your protein in for the day and so forth. And last, when starting any kind of treatment like this, safety is paramount for that. We ensure safety by giving you the sterile syringes, by having the medicine come from an FDA-approved manufacturer, as well as in some states in the hot months, sending it on ice packs and protected as it comes to you in the mail. For more information for men, go to hims.com/GLP-1, and for women, go to forhers.com/GLP-1.
After a car accident, if you've received a quick offer from the insurance company, don't be relieved. Be suspicious. You can bet it's not enough, probably not even close. Don't let the insurance company stuff their pockets by taking money out of yours. Call Terry Bryant.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night, even when you're hundreds of miles away from home? Always giving you and your family peace of mind, knowing that people, benefits, and services are there for you 24/7. Over 50 million members rely on AAA, America's largest motor club and most highly recommended major roadside assistance provider.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Call AAA today and find out how much you can save.
Schwarzkopf has 125 years of professional hair expertise. That's why I trust them to create the perfect blonde, to help you tell your story and feel more like you. Schwarzkopf, what story will you tell?
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all-electric. Whether it's towing, powering up, or getting from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, what you choose to do with that much power is up to you. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Lease F-150 now for just $399 a month, or choose $4,500 total savings. Both include complimentary maintenance. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Is it finally time to replace that banged up floor with a durable and beautiful laminate floor? Well, we've got you covered. At National Floors Direct, you can get an entire room of laminate flooring installed the next day for just $555. Just $555. These laminate floors from world-famous Mohawk can take a beating and still look great. Call 888-400-FLOOR. Get your laminate floor installed the next day, no hidden extras, and no interest for 1 year. Call 888-400-FLOOR. We'll bring the store to your door.
A big insurance company can grind out tens of thousands of claims per day. After a car accident, you're just a name they don't know and a face they won't see. To them, it's just business. But to you, it's personal. If you've been injured, call Terry Bryant.
I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
With your bestie.
I'm just saying, salt and pepper. So before we get a final look at weather and our final thoughts, let's be real, here is a look at today's sponsored content. Man, sometimes Tuesdays feel like a Monday.
They really do. We always joke like Tuesdays is Monday's ugly stepsister.
And she's ugly. She's like ugly. She's got that mole and like, yeah. Because I didn't sleep very good and then I'm tired.
Yeah, it's just that weird transition. I don't know if everybody knows at home like our actual schedule, but we wake up very early. And so when we get into the weekends and we try to feel like normal people again, it really messes us up. So Sunday we have that adrenaline to get us into Monday, but then Monday night, yeah, and then it's the crash.
I don't know. I actually did. I need a trick. I know you don't drink coffee, but I tried to make an iced coffee yesterday because I had an appointment in the afternoon because I was like, Mama needs to pick me up. I think maybe that's why I didn't sleep because I'm old now. So it is caffeine. Like I can only have like 1 cup a day. But I tried to make iced coffee, and I was so proud of myself because I was like, little barista, frothing the milk, all this.
Really?
Put it over the ice, and the ice just melted.
Oh, sad.
To all of my friends out there, what do you do to get, like, do I need one of those? Is it another thing I need to buy?
No, wait. Okay, so
a frother cold brew thing?
So the coffee, was it hot already?
Yeah, because I decided last minute, because I was in a hurry, so I decided last minute, let's make this iced. All those mom influencers, influencers.
Well, because you put hot coffee on the ice.
I know, but how else do you make iced coffee?
Well, you make the coffee ahead of time and then freeze and put it in the fridge to cool down.
Nobody's got time. Who has time for that? Like somebody who thought ahead. So like the mom that actually thought ahead. The mom at McDonald's. Do you meal prep for your family?
I do. I have
you
freezer
have
meals, dump
one
meals.
Of those calendars where you write what the meal is?
We do, and then we also have a food sealer where you put your meals, like you can like put like chicken, put the barbecue sauce, or like we have a really simple one where we put orange marmalade and honey in the chicken, and you just put it in the crock pot. I have to.
Okay,
that's how I survive.
I need to. I'm not good at this. 2 things I'm really bad at as a wife.
No, not as a wife.
It's true. It's true. I admit this to Hefe all the time. Meal prepping, like deciding, because sometimes, like last night, I was like, I'll just have cereal. Like, so I just want cereal.
Yeah,
like,
and that happens.
Because May is not fully eating what we eat and trying to only eat certain things. So to me, it just seems so daunting to plan out meals. But I feel like I should be an organized mom and plan out meals.
Not at this point.
My other thing is I love doing laundry, but I hate folding it.
Ooh, me too.
So I'm that person that puts it in the dryer. But Hefe does it all at once. He does it all at once.
I'm the person that leaves the basket of laundry out. Like, I'm like, okay, this one's clean. Like, I have specific laundry baskets that say dirty and clean so that we know which laundry baskets to take clothes out of because I haven't put them away yet.
What is it about putting them away? So I just do that, fluff it. Like, and then even if it's folded, I hate putting it away.
Me too. and the thing is like I have my kids' stuff organized. Like I have stickers that says like athletic tops, athletic bottoms, nice tops.
Oh my God, do you have a label maker, a freeze-dried thing? Like, what? What else do you have, Super? Oh, and you have that cricket? Do you have a cricket? Oh my God.
And I also have a heat press.
And she also has the forecast. What's the forecast, girlfriend? Oh man. I feel like
But just so you know, I work here, so I'm not really on top of all that as I used to be. When I was a stay-at-home mom.
Label maker.
Let's talk about our forecast for today. What?
I love label makers, but I don't. I also don't read directions.
I also put little icons on them too. Here's a look at our day planner for today. Hey, I have icons on the day planner too. Why not?
This is probably why I'm supposed to be a working mom, because stuff like that. But I will tell you, May is getting a little person. She loves those little people she plays with.
Oh yeah.
I'm building her a village. Hefe's like cringing.
See that? No,
she is having a village, you guys. I can't wait to show you.
She's not gonna remember like you planning a month's worth. Yeah, she's not gonna remember the label. She's not gonna remember you planning out a month's worth of meals. She's gonna know she was fed and she was loved, and all these special little touches that you do with her that matter to her.
Well, thank you. That makes me feel better. But still, can you make me some labels? I know.
I'll have my husband do them. He actually was the one that made the labels. My husband is very, very good at not conforming to like gender roles. Like he makes dinner all the time. He cleans up. He's usually the one doing laundry.
I think it's just a team effort. You have to.
Yeah, it really
is. Like a big helper too.
Yeah, I love it. That's so great. Okay, so back to my icon.
Okay.
We have the sunny icon for this morning, and then later on this afternoon, we may see a few little thunderstorms popping up here and there. Now, some of these thunderstorms could turn strong to severe, which means maybe a little bit of hail, some breezy conditions, but I'm mostly concerned with the thunderstorms that start to slow down and that could bring us some street flooding. Okay, so there are kind of 2 sets of thunderstorms that we're going to be dealing with today. For this afternoon, it's going to be the typical summer thunderstorms. We do have about a 50% chance of seeing that. But then later on this afternoon, later on tonight into tomorrow morning, we have another little complex of storms that may be coming in. Right now, models are saying, hey, it might fizzle out. So we have 2 rounds that we're watching for you today. But I do want to mention this air quality alert. I don't know about you, Maggie, but I've been having a hard time talking
I have
and
that
holding my breath.
I call it gunk in my throat.
Oh, no, it's my lungs. My lungs feel like they're compressing a little bit.
Oh.
It's because of the ozone.
It's your inhaler.
I know, I need to get in my inhaler. We have an air quality alert today for Harris, Brazoria, and also Galveston counties. So if you are in that sensitive group, you say if you have asthma or you run out of your breath easily, your COPD, small children also, why don't you stay indoors or don't overexert yourself when you're outside. Okay, so now back to the rain potential. Here's a look at that stationary front that could bring us the uplift that we need to see some thunderstorms for this afternoon. And then here's that complex of storms over to the northwest of us that possibly could be arriving for later tonight. It's moving over now to Futurecast. There are the scattered showers for this afternoon. Maggie, you said you have to go to Anime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just be prepared. Have that umbrella handy, maybe even the CW39 app. It's really good at telling you when showers are going to come. So this is a setup scenario that we're going to have today and also tomorrow. And here's that complex that may get a little more umph because of that stationary front. But looking at this model run right here at 10 p.m., it does fizzle out just a little bit. We may have a line of thunderstorms, but that's about a 30–40% chance. Moving into tomorrow, again, we have some rain to the northwest of us that tries to develop. It doesn't look like it's really going to be making its way to us. We're mainly going to be seeing that sea breeze coming in, maybe possibly some showers out of that, and then of course a thunderstorm or two. Now for today, we are seeing some severe weather potential out to the west of us. That may clip the very northwest, the west sections of our forecast area. Again, not a whole lot of concern here for hail or breeze or strong winds, maybe rain though with these thunderstorms that do slow down. Scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and then a line of storms maybe for later tonight. Right now as you step outside, it is sunny and it is going to be 80 degrees. Maggie feels like 85. Boo.
Speaking of hot temperatures, you know what else is going up? The cost of owning a home in Texas. It's actually soared in the past 4 years, and an investment firm just took a big stake in Southwest Airlines. To explain, here's Jane King at the NASDAQ in New York with that and more in today's Texas Business Report.
Hello, Texas. Elliott Investment Management has acquired a $1.9 billion stake in Southwest Airlines and plans to push for changes in leadership. It cited poor execution and stubborn unwillingness to evolve. That has made the airline less competitive and the stock less valuable. GameStop shares fell about 12% on Monday. GameStop released its earnings report days ahead of schedule, reporting that sales had dropped 29% in the first quarter. And Bankrate says the cost of owning and maintaining a home is going up. Now, Texas saw among the smallest increases, with costs rising 14% since 2020. Texas's cost total just over $18,000. And at Texas-based Dave & Buster's this Father's Day, dads can enjoy $2 beers and 50% off food for new and existing loyalty members. Families can also participate in Dad Games series at Dave & Buster's arcades nationwide. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Texas Business Report.
Thank you, Jane. And that's a wrap on today's show. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more Houston Happens. We're celebrating the ultimate Girl Scout dad. I love this father-daughter bonding story that we're going to be sharing, so tune in for that. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day, you all. And I will be talking to Nancy Grace after the show. We had some technical difficulties, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.